G'day guys, it's Alex here, Victor Kilo 2 Papa Radio Charlie. What you're seeing in front of you on my messy bench is a standard Clansman backpack radio. And tomorrow I'm going to try and break a little bit of a record. I don't know if it's a world record or not, but it will definitely be a record with me. Well, a record for this 10 years anyway. I'm going to try and contact a friend of mine over in Blackpool, Dave, G4AKC. He's going to be on the promenade on the west coast of the UK, Blackpool. And I'm going to try and contact him using my standard Clansman radio in the backpack configuration. So this is what a soldier would normally carry on his back. And we'll have a bit of a closer look. And I've got the radio mounted in what they call a para frame, which is a smaller of the Clansman frames. And you see the Clansman there. It's a standard Clansman in every way. Hasn't been modified in any way, shape or form. And I'm using the headphones there. You see the big blue sponge. That's on there because of the wind factor where I'll be. In fact, I'll be on the beach down at a place called Stanwell Point, which is just about 50 kilometres south of Sydney. And I'll be right on the edge of the water, and I'll be setting up my Clansman on my back, and I'll be using the standard whip with the gooseneck plugged into the top and the standard whip antenna. And the whole idea is I'm going to try, with the 25 watts available on this particular radio, to contact Dave, G4AKC, on 20 metres. So a 20 metre band selected there, and we'll probably be on about 14.196, and that's where we're going to try and make the attempt. And if all goes well, and I certainly hope it will, I'm even going to change the power level from the normal high power level, HP, down to LP, low power. So on the high power, we're in about 25 watts, and on the low power, 2.5, 3 watts, something like that. So we're going to try and make the attempt on both power settings. All going well. And Dave's going to make a recording at the other end, and we're going to have that as well. So the only way that I've modified the frame here is I've attached a speaker, and I've put that on the strap so that on the day I can actually record Dave at my end. So Dave will be recording himself with his video at his end, and I'll be able to, hopefully using my mobile phone with one hand, to record a little bit of audio and video at the same time. So looking forward to tomorrow. The weather looks pretty good, both ends, both in the UK and down here on the coast of New South Wales. So let's see how we go. Okay, it's Victor Kilo 2 Papa Radio Charlie. It's Alex. We're down here on the side of the ocean, down here in Sandon Point, which is about 50 kilometres south of Sydney. And what we're going to do, as I mentioned before, is we're going to try and have a bit of a talk to Dave, G4AKC, who's sitting on the promenade out at Blackpool. And the direction that I'm going to be transmitting is that direction there, and Dave is about 23,000 kilometres that way, or if we did a 180, he's about 17,000 kilometres that way. So the whole purpose of the exercise is we're going to try and contact Dave long pass in the UK, and from him on the promenade. And as I mentioned before, we've got the standard Clansman set up here with the backpack and the standard whip antenna, and I'm just running a single 10 metre counterpoise just facing out there towards the rocks. So far I can say it is working. I've just spoken to a station in Italy just to make sure I'm working. I spoke to AK4 Papa Oscar India, who gave me 5x2, but still got there. So the whole point of the exercise is to wait until the grey line, and the sun's still a little bit up there in the sky, so it will improve shortly. So the whole idea is to make the monumental contact with Dave, G4AKC at the promenade in Blackpool in the UK. See how we go.
Getting blown away, am I?
Yeah, this is Victor Kilo 2 Papa Radio Charlie, Dave. Yeah, I'm sitting here on the rocks, Dave, and I've got the radio set up, as I said, in the full battle dress. and it's sitting on the rock, but I'm about to put it on my back. But you're an easy 5x9 to me, over.
Yeah, hitting a 5x8, Alex. 58 here. But the problem is going to be a recording because it is just so windy. I'm really sure that it's not, you're just going to get a lot of wind noise. But the signal is fantastic. It's a real shame it's so windy. It's not raining, which is a good thing. But you go right ahead, put the radio on your back, and I'll be standing by here for a call from you wearing the setup, Alex, over.
Okay, Dave, just before I set it up, mate, I want to go down to 2 watts because I'm recording at this end, mate. I want to go down to 2 watts and I want you to give me a reading at 2 watts, over. Okay, here we go. Low power. Okay, Dave, this is Victor Kilo 2, Papa Radio Charlie, pedestrian portable, operating here out of Sandon Point, talking to you in Blackpool on 2 watts, over.
Right, 2 watts. You're 5x2, 52 on the 2 watts, Alex. 5 and 2 on 2 watts, over.
5 and 2 on 2 watts. There you go, mate. Okay, I've got it. I've got the radio up on my back. I don't know if we can see it all right, but I'll try. There we go there. I've got the radio up on my back. Yeah, hello Dave. This is Victor Kilo 2, Papa Radio Charlie, mate. Pedestrian portable with the Clansman on the back, over.
Yeah, excellent, Alex. I was just going to attempt to take that recording, so that's why there was a bit of a delay there. You're about a 5x6, 5x7 on the meter. If you go ahead and give me a long call, and I will endeavour to try to record some of this. However, it won't be great due to the wind noise. I'm sure that will be a bit distracted because the antenna is currently banana shaped. It really is bending over quite significantly. VK2PRC in photograph mode, wearing the radio. This is G4 AKC, bicycle mobile, Bristol, England.
I'll just turn it round here. Okay, Dave, this is Victor Kilo 2, Papa Radio Charlie, mate, and I'm on the beach down here, as we can see. I'm doing my best with the phone at the moment, trying to record this, but yeah, like this would have to be the ultimate contact with the Clansman, mate. The absolute ultimate contact with the Clansman, with the complete standard Clansman, with the whip antenna, talking to you in Blackpool. And by the way, you're about 23,000 kilometres long past that way, and about 17,000 kilometres around the other way, over.
Yeah, sorry about the delay. There's another station come up very close to the frequency as well. I've recorded some of it. I don't know what it'll sound like. I have no idea because these buses are enormous. The background noise of the wind. VK2PRC Charlie. Mobile. This is G4 AKC bicycle mobile in windy Blackpool.
Oh, thank you very much for making the effort, Dave, and making this monumental contact. I mean, this is the ultimate, you know. As far as I'm concerned, as far as Clansman radios are concerned, to talk from Sydney to Blackpool on 2 watts with a battle whip, I think that's it. Nothing's better. It's not like using the quarter wave or the half wave. This is really just a little, it's actually 1/8 wave antenna. So it's only very short, and I'm running about a 10-metre counterpoise, over.
Yeah, Roger, another station opened up very close to the frequency here now, which is causing a bit of splash. But yeah, it's tremendous. I mean, if you went over to the quarter or the half wave, it would make quite a big difference, I think. But nonetheless, you know, it's fantastic that we should be able to make it, especially as the conditions here are not ideal with this wind. It's so distracted. The antenna is just it's bent really badly. I hope it's going to be okay. But I was determined to get out here this morning for our test. So please, who can ever